What's up everyone? Welcome back into the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through setting up two-factor authentication on your Epic Games account. And I said setting up because turning it on is easy, but making sure that you set it up correctly so you don't get locked out of your own account takes a few more steps. And I'm going to show you how right now. Let's do this. Okay, so first you want to log in to your Epic Games account at epicgames.com. Now you can do this a little easier if you're on a computer or an iPad, but you can do this on mobile as well. So looking at the web page here, you're going to go into the top right corner where you see the sign in. If you're not already signed in, once you're in, you're going to go back to the same spot. You're going to see your Epic ID, and right below it you're going to see account. You're going to select account. It's going to take you to the main account page. Now you're going to see another set of menus on the left. You're going to select password and security. You're going to scroll down on this page, two-factor authentication. Now at this point, stop. Okay, thank Epic Games for giving you all three options of authentication: an app, an SMS, and email. Not all websites do this. Not all websites have to do this. So how do you make sure you don't get locked out of your own account? First of all, you don't choose one of these. You choose all three because you want to back up to your backup to your backup. The best method, in my opinion, is using an authentication app. And the app I would choose for this is Authy. Just trust me on this. Well, no, if you are using your phone to do this setup with the app, you're going to have two phones. One is going to need to be used to set up the authentication app because you're going to have to scan a QR code on the other phone that's signed into Epic Games. So just remember that. Okay, so once you got Authy up and running, you're going to hit the plus icon. You're going to scan the barcode shown on the Epic Games site. Your account is going to be linked to your phone number, and that's how they track it across multiple devices. Then it's going to ask you for your backup's password. This is important. Stop right here. Make a good password, write it down, save it, do whatever you have to do to make sure you don't lose this password. You have to keep track of this password. Okay? Very important. I use a password manager for this. That kind of helps me keep track of stuff. That's up to you. You can just write it down or sit it on your desk, whatever you got to do to keep track of it. Now, after you give it your password, you can rename your account here to whatever you want. After that, there's your token. Enter it back where it says security code on Epic Games and hit activate. Now, this is the most important part of this video, the backup codes. Not every website does this. They're not required to do this. But these backup codes are your last resort if something goes haywire with your backup app, or you change your phone number, or you lose access to to whatever email address you have. They give you the option to download these codes. Download them, save them, put them in Google Drive, put them in your iCloud backup, take a screenshot, print these out, stick them on the back of your monitor, stick another copy under your Xbox, stick another copy. Just save them however you can, because these codes will save you if something bad happens. Okay, so now we have the app set up for app authentication. Now let's go ahead and set up the two easier methods, which is texting and email. So right below this, you'll just turn the SMS on. It's going to pop up and ask you for your phone number. Just pop your phone number in. You're going to get a text with another verification code. Type in the verification code that pops up on your phone, and you're done. Good to go. And then just drop down to the next option with your email. If you're already on a browser that Epic Games recognizes, when you turn the email authentication on, there's no need to enter a code. It's just going to say, hey, if you log in on a browser we don't recognize, then we'll ask for a code at that point. So super easy. Email done. Now just make sure that you have the app authentication checked as your primary method. Now we're going to log in to a different browser and see what happens when it doesn't recognize this login location. Again, choose the login up in the top right corner, and then choose the method that you use to sign in. Enter your password. Once you go, there it is. asking you for your app authentication code. Now at this point, you could just open up your app, put the code in, but we're going to look at this other option here, this link, try another way. Gee, I wonder why they put that there. Oh, look, use verification code from Authenticator app, 2-factor for email, 2-factor for SMS. Oh, and 2-factor backup codes. Boom! You are now covered with all the options so you won't get locked out of your account. So if you took all these steps in the video, hit me up in the comments if you have any questions. I'd be glad to answer them. And if you want more content like this, hit that like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Help out the channel. Also, me and my daughter put together a controller binds video. And so if you want to check that out, something you're interested in, check that out right up here. And we'll see you in the next one.